Oh, good evening, my ladies, gentlemen, both snithers, in-betweens, and outsiders. Welcome to Monday Night Tea Time with your host, The Bard. Stop me if you've heard this one, but I don't have anything to say. So, stop me if you've heard this one. I should be keeping this short. I know I say that every week, and it's a lie every time, but I actually cannot think of anything to say, except I just pulled my cat off of a roof for the third time in as many months. Stupid cat. She's all curled up, though. Luckily, her little tracker collar, she was on the same roof that I found her on the first time she got lost. So I had to bother them again, be like, hey, can I borrow your ladder? My cat's on your roof again. Luckily, her little tracker collar worked just fine. I knew she was somewhere on the block because the tracker had marked that she hadn't left, like, too far from the zone that it would ping. And sure enough, like, I walked out onto the street and I was like, she's gotta be here. And I walked by their house and it started ringing and I looked up and she was just sitting just above their porch. And I went, Mimi, and she went, yeah. So I had to go bother them. But she's all tucked up, curled up, sleeping. Breathing, hopefully. Mimi! Yeah, she's fine. She can sleep through most everything I do. Yeah, nothing to say. I want to believe there was something, but there's not. For the first time I got a dose of testosterone where the vial is cloudy. And I think it's because the way testosterone works, as far as I understand, is that it's little crystals suspended in oil. And if the oil gets too cold, the crystals will crystallize, as things that get cold I'll want to do. And so I popped open my vial for today, and then I looked at it, because the first step before you inject is to make sure that the vial is clean and free of impurities. And so I popped the cap off of it, and I looked at it, and I was like, this is milky white. It's supposed to be clear. I held it up to the light, I twisted it, and it turned out there were just crystals cemented in the bottom, and that the liquid, aside from them, was still clear. However, I couldn't get the crystals to uncrystallize. So I put that one back, and I'll talk to my pharmacist about that. But yeah, I guess I'll just say, once you get used to stabbing yourself in the thigh every week, you kind of get a little lax with the first step. The first step being checking the vial to make sure it's even good. Because you're just so used to being like, okay, do the stab, inject the air, flip it upside down, pull the air back, and do the thing, shink, I'm done. That you forget that, like, yeah, it's important to check the vial and warm the vial up so that it injects more easily. Especially considering I fell asleep with the window open last night just in case she came home, because she wasn't home last night. So it got colder in my room than it has in the past, like, few weeks. So that's a possibility, but I may just have to... If it doesn't dissolve, I'll have to, like, bring it to my pharmacist and be like, can I get a replacement? Because I think this one's broken. Other than that, no new physical changes to report. My voice is definitely deeper. My mustache is more visible. My Adam's apple is more visible. Body hair is a thing that's happening. That's pretty cool. Oh, I did want to mention, and then I'll get to the songs and we'll finish this up pretty quick. Once you get to the point where you start growing... if you are someone pursuing testosterone replacement therapy, that you might get to that point where the ass hair cometh, and most guys I talk to are like, oh, it's so coarse, it gets everywhere, like sand, and mine is not like that. It's very soft. I have naturally very fine hair. So it's very soft. It is long, and there's a lot of it, and it is, like, everywhere. This isn't so much a problem until I go to, like, shift my boxers, in which case, the hair is so fine, it just keeps getting tangled, and there's nothing quite comparable to having very fine hairs pulled. It's not great. So yeah, just, something to be aware of, that I now see one of the possible reasons why guys wear boxers and not just boxer briefs all the time, because I'm a boxer briefs person. But I could see where boxers being less clingy might actually be nicer in that case. Other than that, yeah, just something to keep in mind. You might have wardrobe adjustments that you might have to keep in mind, or at least changes in behavior. Like, you might not want to pull your boxers from that angle, because now they might tug at hairs that's new and painful. Other than that, not really anything to say. My neighbor's dogs are barking at each other. Alright. So, to the songs then, I suppose. We've got Green by Cavetown and Lunacy by me. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks in rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green, and I hope you're well. You look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth. I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy. Well, that's all I want. I just realized something while singing that. Something that was supposed to make today important. If today is in fact the 1st of March, then quick math here. My first injection was the last day of August. So, we're just going to consider that. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So the end of February would have actually marked 6 months on testosterone. I have had another week from hell, which again was capped with my cat going missing. Only this time she had her tracker collar on, so I knew whereabouts she was. I'm like, yeah, she's got to be just on the other side of the street, which means she's probably on the sweet neighbor couple's house, and I'm going to have to borrow their ladder again. So I didn't freak out too much, but it's still obnoxious to have, like, an old man who is just trying to wash his dishes holding a ladder while you drag your cat off his roof, because as much as she wants to come down, she doesn't want you to get her down that way. 6 months on tea. So, as it is, as one is wont to say, this is my voice, 6 months on tea. Like I said at the beginning, definitely noticed it getting deeper. It feels good. I need to, relearn how to sing in it. There's still, like, a lot of notes I can't do. I can't do any Coldplay songs. Because I didn't realize how often he goes into, like, a head voice. I don't got one of those yet. I'll get one, because I'm good at what I do, but I don't have one yet. But yeah, this is my voice, 6 months on tea. We are 6 months on testosterone. Holy shit. And I still don't have a full mustache or beard. I do have one hair on my cheek that's grown solid black. Just one. Solid black. Full length. It's about that long or so. And it's spirally. And that's what I've got to show for it. Anyway. It's good to note. 6 months on tea. Cool. Lunacy by me. Well, I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, and you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face, and I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't be someone that you wanted. I'm so sorry that I've gotta be me. And it's fucked up that I need to say that. My mom would kill me if she heard that song, because my mom is the best singer in the family, and if she heard that not only was I singing a song where in the middle of a phrase I took a breath, but that I wrote a song where the intention was to take a breath in the middle of the phrase, now I see it on your face, she'd be like, why wouldn't you just say the sentence and then finish that? That's how you're supposed to do it. And I'm like, the point is that you're not supposed to... The point of the song is that you're supposed to break from what's supposed to do. I know the point of the song is that you're supposed to do what you're not supposed to do, therefore you're still supposed to be doing it. But the point of the song is to showcase that just because you're supposed to do something doesn't make it the only way to do something. The song doesn't become less good just because you don't follow the rules. It becomes a version of itself, and one that expresses itself in the right way. So, yeah. Also, just as a person, I like to take breaths in the middle of phrases because I like to shake up the monotony of things. Anyway, I will let you gems and peaches go. You can choose whether you're a gem or a peach. Sometimes you can be both. Are you a gem? Are you a peach? Are you a Fig Newton? I was going to say, like, I was going to reference a song, but then I didn't want to have to put another song reference in the credits. So, like, fucking, are you a peach or a gem or a Fig Newton? I'm gonna let you go, though. Whatever you are, be it one, all, many, any combination thereupon. Have a lovely evening. I have, actually other books to go read, because, like I said, Week from Hell, haven't started the new KJ Charles. Oh my god. I want to read that. Gentle Art of Fortune Hunting. I haven't started reading it, but I'm already suggesting it. Other than that, my peaches, my figs, my lovely, what was the other one? My gems, my jewels, my peaches, and my figs. Have a lovely evening. I know that, like, I started these during, like, deep quarantine times, and that I was saying stay safe, but that's not just exclusive to quarantine times and pandemic mindsets. That's stay safe in general. The world is scary no matter what's going on in it. It's stupid. I could have fallen off of a ladder today doing a mundane task, and that would have been fucking scary, and it would have had nothing to do with anything else going on in the world, and it wouldn't be any less valid because it would have still been fucking scary. So be safe, please. It's a big world out there. So big that it looks flat, but it's not. It's not flat. I'm gonna go now. Alright, I love you. Have a lovely, lovely evening and a fantastic week until we meet again. And yeah, once again, if you're considering getting a cat, adopt, rescue, all that jazz, have a lovely night. And my kitty's waking up, so I'm gonna go hang out with her. Bye!